Let's start with your reading, Taurus. Today, we are going to look into your current situation. We're going to take a look at your energy, your person's energy, or external energy. And then we're going to take a look at what's coming for you next that you might not know about yet. Now, let's start with your first message. Okay, your first message today, Taurus, is hold your vision. And right here we see that your first element is the fixed moon. I get the sense that you are in a situation that at times can be very confusing. You're not very sure what to expect from it, what to expect from this person. And the only constant in the situation, at least so far, needs to be your vision, your expectations, the things that you're looking for, and the things that you're not looking for. You need to know what they are so that you don't end up making decisions that maybe you're going to regret later on. Again, there is definitely confusion regarding this person, and there is very little actions, at least at this moment in time. I see you just letting things evolve as they're meant to. You're not really fighting for anything in particular right now because you don't even know what to expect. There might have been a misunderstanding or some illusion regarding something that was said or done. And right now, potentially, you really are in need for more clarity. You know, the overall image that I'm getting right away, it's as if you've jumped on a train, not knowing where it's going to go. And the faster it goes, the more you wonder if that's where you should be. So definitely an important message. Let's see what this is about. Let's do our 3 shuffles and let's begin with your reading, Taurus. Okay, well, there is definitely surprise coming towards you, and the main energy, 2 of Cups. You know, overall, it feels like someone really wants to talk. The 2 of Cups is showing to people who are wanting to share something with one another, even if at this moment in time it doesn't feel like that at all. With the 2 of Cups, there is a need to negotiate in a way, to find some middle ground. And although it's not easy, most of the times, this is the main energy surrounding this reading and the main energy that is going to accompany any other message that comes along. So a very important one. First of all, 7 of Cups, the situation, the energy of the situation does not surprise me to see the 7 of Cups over here. We were just talking about how this person seems confusing at times. They might give you different messages, mixed messages, depending on how they feel, depending on what is happening in their life at that moment in time. And so it's clear that there is a lot of confusion. 7 of Cups is telling us also that the two of you both want to take action, potentially towards one another or away from each other. We'll see when we clarify. But there is a inability to understand how to go for this. And so there is a lot of energy here that wants to be revealed, but at the same time, it's hidden, it's blocked for reasons that we'll have to find out. Also, a lot of temptations. Potentially, that's one of the issues that brought you to this dynamic. People not able to fully commit, people not able to fully enter the situation 100%, just doing so in a way that always left a way out for them. And this didn't really make you happy, Taurus. Your energy today is coming up as the one of the 5 of Wands. And it feels like you are living this conflict within you, not knowing what to do, not knowing if to stay or if to go, not knowing if you should fight for this person or instead if you should give up on them all at once. Every time you are thinking to do something about this, you find yourself confused as to what to do, how to do it, and also confused as to what it is that you really want right now. Do I still want this? Do I still want this person in my life? Can they still make me happy? And if the answer is yes, why do I still want them? Is this something that I really need, or something that I'm feeling the need of, which is definitely two different things. Right here, you're trying to find either a way back or a way out from the situation, because at the end of the day, you're tired to be stuck in a limbo. You're wanting to focus on what's important to you again. And although it's definitely hard at times to do the right thing when it hurts, that's where you're moving towards. What about your person? Four of Cups. They're definitely in denial. There is something right here that they're not admitting to you, and they're not admitting to themselves either. Honestly, with this Four of Cups, I see someone who is missing you, who is missing you like crazy, but who is not going to admit it to you nor to themselves. Absolutely. Right here, they're finding it hard to do the things that they need to do every day. They are really thinking about this, really thinking about you. And in a way, they are placed in a worse position than you, because they have this tendency to hide everything. And when you don't let out your emotions, eventually you're going to explode, and you're going to find it hard to do anything else. There is a need here to bring things back to what they were. But is it still possible? Especially considering that this person is taking no action. All they do is ignoring how they feel and ignoring you as well, potentially. Now, in your challenge position, we have Judgment. And honestly, this is a very important one, Taurus. We will see what this person is thinking, what their energy is about. But the first thing that we need to focus on is yourself, Taurus. Your challenge right now is to shift the focus back on you. You have spent way too much time already trying to figure this person out, trying to figure this situation out, trying to understand what they feel, what they think, why they feel the way they feel. But right now, you need to understand that you need to stop all of that, at least for the time being. What about you, Taurus? What about how you feel? What it is that you want? What it is that you are compromising that potentially you shouldn't compromise anymore? Maybe along the way, you have forgotten what's really important to you, and you need to go back to that for reasons that will soon clarify. But clearly, right here, you need some alone time. And I don't mean this just physically, because potentially the two of you are already far apart. I mean this emotionally, mentally. This is the time to define your expectations, your boundaries especially, and the time to take more accountability for your own happiness. Not to say that we should never open up to anyone, and we should never get close to someone, because eventually, maybe you haven't been accountable for the things that are important to you. No, that's a different type of situation. Right here, you just need to understand that there are things that you already have inside of you, and that this person potentially is not able to give to you because they're not at your level of maturity. When it comes to looking into a situation, you really do so. You really put in the work, and you invest in people, in the opportunities that you care about. Whereas this person, instead, I perceive them as being someone who sits on the sidelines, who just sees things evolve without really participating in the evolution of the situations that they are in, even when they care. And they need to realize that you're not going to make their priority. Actually, you're not going to make them your priority if they're not making you their priority. That is something that they need to learn right now. And the more you try to walk towards them, the less they understand that that's the case, at least from this moment forward. It's clear with Judgment that you both need to redefine your priorities. Stop looking for perfection. Nothing is ever perfect. Things change, challenges come up. What sticks around in your life is what you really fight for, the things that are at the top of your priorities list. And so, what are those things? You need to define them, okay? This is your challenge right now. Coming towards you, and you don't know it, we definitely see a shift right here. A shift, a reunion. We see here a long-term commitment, and here you are, Taurus, and a new beginning. You think that potentially this is it for you, you know? I feel that some of you are thinking, well, it's not going to work out with this person. It's not going to work out with anyone at this point. I just feel that I do not want to invest myself in people anymore. I want to completely let go of everything that this situation represented for me, focus on myself, and just shut the world out. But you do have a new beginning, and this will surprise you. Right here, I see you smiling. I see you celebrating. I see you happy, and I see you feeling free from a burden that potentially right now is coming up with the Five of Wands. There is clearly something coming in, an opportunity to talk potentially given the main energy, an opportunity for clarity. Will this change things? And will this change things long term? We need to start clarifying all of these messages. We have a lot to clarify. I want to look more into this person's energy to understand what's going on over there. Because there is definitely love and attraction, but why isn't there any action? And also, let's see what's coming up that you should know about over here and how it's bound to evolve in the next few months. Is this something worth looking into? And what should you expect from this? Also, let's see what else is coming your way next, Taurus, that you should absolutely know about today. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, Taurus, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live, 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events are the World and the Ace of Wands. Honestly, right here, wow, the Page of Wands as well. Right here, we clearly see someone making a move. And this person is making a move after a long time wanting to make this move. That's why we see all this passion. That's why we see all this fire coming in. And the issue with fire is that it can be really good or it can be very destructive, obviously. Is this something that it's worth looking into? Is this something that at the end of the day, it's going to meet your expectations, the things that you are defining right now, the things that are not negotiable in your life anymore, Taurus? Is this something that it's looking good enough for you to believe in this again? I do not see yet if this is going to be this person or if this is going to be someone brand new, but obviously you have a new opportunity for love coming up for you, a new opportunity for romance. And I know that potentially right now, that's the last thing in your mind. But this needs to be looked into in order to understand how much it can actually give you and how much instead it might take away from you. So let's first of all focus on this person's energy to understand more about why they behave the way they do. What else you should know about them that you don't know about yet? Let me immediately clarify this Four of Cups over here. Look at this. Seven of Cups with the Ace of Cups, which in this card here, Four of Cups, is ignored by this person. Wow. Okay. I think right here we get the answer as to who is going to make this move. So first of all, what we see is that this person is truly missing you. The Nine of Swords over here on Judgment, Death. I mean, right here we see a lot of things coming together. And when they do, all these energies, they're really confirming that the message is absolutely right and that we are on the right path to understand what to expect from this. What we're seeing right here